welcome to Northern Red. We're going to be going through a yoga flow tonight. So a nice practice, opening up through the chest, the hips, the low back, running through our sun salutations tonight. I taught a live boot camp class a couple days ago. It was a 1,000 rep boot camp and my glutes are still feeling it. So we're definitely going to stretch out through the glutes as well. So roll those shoulders back, get ready. If you haven't consulted with a doctor prior to a new exercise program, please make sure you do before starting this. And these videos will be available on my Facebook page as well as on my YouTube page, Northern Red Fitness, after class is done. Drop any questions, any comments, anytime through, and just start at the back of your mat. We're gonna rock back and forth here, and just keep those big toes together, space between the heels, shoulders up, back, and down. Belly button in tight and nice and tall. Big inhale, reaching up. Lengthen through those fingertips. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Big inhale, reaching tall. Holding it there, press the palms together overhead. Next inhale, we lengthen just a little bit more. Exhale, over to one side. Lengthen through that side body. Big inhale, nice and tall. And exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, tall. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, once more each way, lengthen through those fingertips. And exhale. Finding a little bit more space. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale, nice and tall, lengthen through those fingertips. Exhale, folding forward. Relaxing the head and neck. Hips are over the heels. Head relaxes down. Soften through the shoulders, maybe a little sway, side to side. Inhale to a half lift, nice flat back, hands on the thighs, maybe the shins or the floor. Bending the knees, hands to the floor, walk, step, jump back into a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, sweeping up. Draw those shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the spine. Pressing the hands into the mat under the shoulder. Tuck the toes under in the back. Big inhale, lifting up through those hips. Settling back into our downward facing dog. So it's our first down dog of the night, so just take it easy. Press the hands into the floor, maybe bending one knee, then the other. Finding length through those hamstrings, through the side body. Lifting up through the hips. Inhale, prepare to come forward. Exhale, walk, step, jump the feet together. Big toes together, space between the heels. Inhale to half lift, nice flat back. Exhale, relax, soften through the shoulders, relax the head and the neck. Inhale, rolling all the way up. All the way up tall. And exhale into heart center. Beautiful. Little roll out. We're going to be taking that sun salutation just a little bit quicker now. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to half lift. Bend the knees, hands to the floor, walk, step, jump back to plank. On an exhale, we lower. Inhale, lifting up, space between the shoulders and the earth. Tuck the toes, big inhale, lifting up and back. Settling into our downward facing dog, keep those feet hip width apart. Hands in line with the shoulders, pressing the palms into the floor. Big, deep belly breaths. Inhale. Prepare to come forward. Exhale, walk, step, jump our feet together. Big toes together. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Lengthen up through those arms. And exhale into heart center. Beautiful. Once more like that. Big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to half lift. Flatten that back. Bend the knees. Walk, step, jump back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift up and back. Downward facing dog, holding it here. Big deep breaths. Inhale, prepare to come forward. Exhale, walk, step, jump. Inhale to forward fold. Exhale, relax. Inhale, sweeping up. All the way up tall. Exhale into heart center. Lifting that left leg, stepping it back. So that left foot is on a 45. Make any little adjustments you might need to. Big sweep up on an inhale. Lengthening through the arms. Press the hips forward. So the hips should face forward. Lengthening through that left side hip flexor. Lengthening up through the arms. Holding it here. Slow, deep breath. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to warrior two. Pressing that front knee towards the outside of the mat. Lengthen fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, straighten out through that front leg. Reach the back arm up towards the ceiling, coming forward. Try to stack the hips, stack the shoulders, stack the hands. All over that front leg. Exhale, bring that arm down, turning the left hip as well. Lengthening from the crown of the head to the tail of the spine. Slow, deep breaths. Inhale, shifting all the way forward. Bring the hands together at heart center. Back toes can stay on the floor for balance if you like. Otherwise, we can lift them up. But ensure that that back hip stays level to the ground. Beautiful. Thank you. Nice flat back. Inhale, bring the heel all the way up. Holding the knee in front, ears, shoulders, hip, and heel in line. Exhale, together. Little shimmy, shake out. Stepping that right foot back, drop the heel down. 45. Inhale, sweeping up to warrior one. Lengthen up through the fingertips. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthening through that right hip. Pressing it forward. Exhale, lengthen fingertip to fingertip. Pressing the left knee out. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Big inhale, reaching back. Inhale all the way up forward. Straightening up through the legs. Stacking everything over that front leg. Fingertips, shoulders. Stacking the hips. Exhale, bringing those hands together. Flat through the back, drop that right hip back down so we're nice and even on the hips. Inhale, all the way down to that front leg. You can keep that back leg down or maybe lift it up. Hands at heart center. Lengthening through the spine. Focusing in on our balance. Inhale, drawing that leg all the way up forward. Holding the knee up in front, ears, shoulders, hips in line. Belly button's nice and tight. Hands at Anjali Mudra or heart center. Beautiful. Exhale, feet down together. A little shimmy shake out, grabbing some water if you like. We're gonna bring our feet mat width apart, turning the toes out. A little shake out, big inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, sweeping down, squatting down as low as you feel comfortable. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. And down. Remember, only going down as low as you feel comfortable. Beautiful. Holding it tall at the top here. Turning towards the left leg. Exhale. Sweep it down and around. Coming up the right side. Exhale, other way. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down all the way around. Inhale. Up tall. Walking the feet a little bit wider. As wide as you feel comfortable. Bring the hands onto the low back. Big inhale, opening up through the chest, through the shoulders. Exhale, hinging forward and lengthening through that spine. Tall back here, pressing towards the inside of the feet. Trying to keep the hips in line with the heels. When you're ready, hands can come down towards the floor. They may not be able to reach. Maybe you want to adjust your feet. Keeping that back nice and flat. Hips in line with the heels. Soften through the shoulders, gently getting lower and lower. Maybe coming down onto the elbows. Inhale, back up to a half lift. Heel toe the feet back in. towards the mat, coming just wider than the mat. Bending the knees and coming down as low as you feel comfortable. So into a nice deep squat and just shifting side to side. Hands can come off the floor. Finding that space that's comfortable for you. So maybe it's higher, maybe it's lower. Bringing it into center, big inhale, lift the hips up, send the head down, let the hands hang. Holding it into a wide leg forward fold. Softening through the shoulders. Hips in line with the heels. Then gently walk your feet back in together. Big toes together, space between the heels. Inhale up to a half lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale all the way up. Lengthening through those arms. And exhale down into heart center. Little shake out. Grab some water if need be. We're going to come into our tree pose. So there's a few variations of this I'd like to show you. We can start by bringing that right heel just above the right ankle. Toe down, hands out, maybe on the walls, wherever you feel comfortable. And if that feels good, your balance feels strong, we can bring that foot onto the calf. The idea here is to bring the knee out to the side, so it's parallel to the hip. If your knee is forward, you maybe don't have that openness through the hips, stay here. Don't try to get fancy. Don't try to bring that knee up to your chest or anything like that. If you can open that knee out directly to the side, maybe it can come up a little bit higher and press into the thigh. Avoid pressing into the knee. Watch your balance. Tight and tall. Slow, deep breaths. Hands wherever you see fit. When you're ready, we're going to bring that leg in front, straight. So maybe the heel is down and that'll be enough for you there. Maybe the heel is lifted, maybe it's straight up. Perhaps you can grab a hold of that foot and bring it in front. So from the side, it'll look like this, nice and tall. Through the back, straight as you can through that leg. Exhale, bringing it down. A little shake out, all the weight's on that right leg, starting in tree on the right side. Ears, shoulders, hips, and heel in line. Heel is resting over the ankle, toes down. Remember, we're pressing that knee up to the side. So if your knee does not want to go there, just stay here. Focus on maybe pressing that knee out. Hands on a counter, on a wall, wherever. If that feels okay, maybe the foot comes up to the calf. Tight and tall through the back. If you like, you can bring that foot up maybe a little bit higher. Standing tall. Remember, the hands can be wherever right now you feel comfortable. Trying to keep that knee out as wide as you can. Beautiful. Bringing it in and extending the leg out. Heel down in front is going to be our level 1 option. As you get better with that balance, maybe the leg can come up, tight and tall. Maybe we grab a hold of that foot, extend it out. Notice if you are taller on one side than the other, this leg does not want to bend as straight as it did on the other side. Exhale, bring that foot down. Shimmy, shake it out. Big breath up. Exhale, folding forward. Relaxing that head down, just hanging out here for a moment or two. Maybe shifting the shoulders side to side. When you're ready, perhaps we bend at the knees, come down into child's pose. Big toes together. I like to have my knees nice and wide, which is a slight modification on the typical Ashtanga practice. However, I just like how deep that gets into my hips, so feel free to take whichever version you like. Reach the hands out in front, forehead down. Beautiful place to reset the hips and the spine. Settle back into a deep belly breath. Slow and soft, gently melting into the mat. Let's take 5 deep breaths together, keeping the eyes closed, inhaling fully. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly walk those hands up. Bringing the knees together. Slight shake out. So you can sit on the knees or maybe cross the leg. Bring the hands into heart center. Exhale that tension off the shoulders. I'd like to thank you for joining me today, for sharing your practice with me. I know how incredibly blessed I am to have you here. Feel free to leave any questions or comments, and I will return them as soon as class is over. Thank you again. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. Again, any questions, comments, do leave them below. And we will see you again next time. Thanks, guys.